What is up, y'all? Today I'm reviewing Shrek 2, aka the golden boy of the Shrek movies. And out of the main franchise films, disregarding the Puss in Boots movies for now, this is my favorite Shrek film out of the original four. And I think to start, this film's main strong point is its characters, because in this film we get to see so many new characters introduced. From the first one, we have, obviously, returning. We have Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and all the side characters like Pinocchio and Gingy from the first movie. But we also get to see different versions of some of these central characters. Shrek becomes human, Fiona becomes human again, and Donkey is turned into this white horse, and it's just really funny to see that, and super cool to see what Shrek looks like as a human. And also these new characters, we get the King and Queen, who are Fiona's parents, played amazingly by John Cleese and Julie Andrews, and they pop up in the third and fourth movies as well as kind of side characters, or at least until the king croaks, so to speak, in the third one. And then we also obviously get the greatest character in cinematic history out of this movie, Puss in Boots himself, making his first appearance. We get the fairy godmother. She is a really great character. We don't get to see more of her because if you've seen the movie, you know what happens. She blows up in a bubbly spell explosion. Then we get Prince Charming, who is a good character in this movie, and then he's sorely misused, in my opinion, in the third movie, because he becomes the central villain trying to get revenge for his mother's death on Shrek, when Shrek is apparently taking the throne, and then, he just becomes kind of a crappy villain by himself. He's better accompanying the fairy godmother as a character. Just kind of, shoved off to the side, having a few great lines of dialogue, but other than that, he doesn't serve a lot of a purpose. And then, the other aspects I wanted to talk about, are the story. The story of this one seems really tight throughout the whole movie. They really keep it very focused, very neat. There aren't a lot of subplots. It really just follows a great direction, and just establishes the themes of the movie's trying to establish of it's like you can live happily ever after in your own form, which is Shrek is trying to throughout the movie. Starting, I think, in the second act, he is trying to become human and change himself so that Fiona will accept him, because the king has put it in his mind that, and the fairy godmother, that he cannot be accepted in Fiona's eyes as an ogre. And then the ending of the movie, they live happily ever after. They're both ogres forever, and really great ending. Speaking of the ending, actually, this movie manages to be, other than the first Puss in Boots, the only movie I think I have ever seen that nails that animated dance party ending. I think this movie actually became the standard. I don't think that was cliched yet, and now it has become such a fallback, terrible ending for animated movies. Shrek 2 is like the first one that got it right, and probably the only one ever. It's really tasteful. Obviously, Antonio Banderas and Eddie Murphy, their version of Livin' La Vida Loca will go down in history forever. And also, on the song front, this film should have won an award for Best Performance of Holding Out for a Hero in this movie by Jennifer Saunders. That scene is incredible. And, I forgot also, you get Mongo in the third act, the giant gingerbread man. That scene is just so freaking iconic. But it's got just so many good elements at play. The humor as well is more fine-tuned in this movie. You can really see the best parts of the writing shine through, and especially with the character of Puss in Boots, trying to make him like a parody of Zorro. That ends up working really well in the character's benefit and in the movie's benefit. And just all these characters in this movie are written superbly. And I mean, it is just an absolute ride. Freaking fantastic. For my ranking for the film overall, with my least favorite is Shrek the Third, obviously. And I would say this film is second out of all the Shrek and Puss in Boots movies and shows, because obviously Puss in Boots is first. I rank this one just below because as a Shrek franchise movie with those first 4 movies, it is easily the best out of them. And it really just takes what the first one did and builds on it, makes it better, makes it more neat, and it is just a really freaking fun, freaking fantastic movie. So that is my review of Shrek 2. I will be back tomorrow to talk about the dreaded Shrek the Third. But bye for now.